A scheme is a structured plan or program, often initiated by a government, designed to achieve a specific social or economic goal. Schemes are a primary tool for implementing public policy, and they can cover a wide range of areas, including health, education, employment, and poverty alleviation. Why governments support social welfare schemes? Governments support social welfare schemes primarily to address social and economic inequalities and fulfill their responsibility to care for their citizens. These schemes act as safety nets, protecting the most vulnerable populations from poverty, hunger, and other hardships. By providing access to essential services and resources, such as food, healthcare, and education, governments aim to improve the quality of life and promote human development. Supporting these schemes is also a way to maintain social stability and reduce political unrest. By addressing the basic needs of the population, governments can foster a sense of security and belonging. This, in turn, can lead to a more productive and engaged citizenry. Is a scheme good for the economy? The economic impact of schemes is a complex issue with both potential benefits and drawbacks. On the one hand, well-designed schemes can be a positive force for the economy. Boosting consumption. Schemes that provide direct financial assistance or subsidized goods can increase the purchasing power of low-income households. This can stimulate demand for goods and services, leading to increased economic activity and growth. Enhancing human capital. Social welfare schemes that focus on education, healthcare, and skill development can lead to a more skilled, healthy, and productive workforce. This improves a country's human capital, which is a key driver of long-term economic growth. Reducing inequality. By redistributing wealth and resources, schemes can help reduce income inequality. A more equitable society can lead to greater social cohesion and broader economic participation. On the other hand, poorly managed or excessively broad schemes can have negative economic consequences. Fiscal burden. Schemes require funding, which can be a significant drain on a government's budget. This can lead to increased taxes, a larger fiscal deficit, or a reduction in spending on other important areas like infrastructure. Dependency. Critics argue that some schemes may create a culture of dependency, discouraging people from seeking employment or becoming self-reliant. Market distortions. Subsidies and price controls, often part of schemes, can distort market signals and lead to inefficiencies. Scheme, social welfare or fiscal burden. Whether a scheme is seen as a social welfare measure or a fiscal burden largely depends on its design, implementation, and overall impact. A well-targeted and efficient scheme that addresses a genuine societal need and generates long-term benefits is generally considered a form of social welfare. For instance, a scheme that provides prenatal care to expectant mothers leads to healthier children and a more productive future workforce. However, if a scheme is poorly targeted, prone to corruption, or simply serves as a short-term political tool without a clear long-term benefit, it can be viewed as an extra burden on the fiscal budget. When a government spends a significant portion of its budget on schemes that don't lead to sustainable development, it can crowd out more productive investments and ultimately hinder economic progress. The key is to find a balance between addressing immediate social needs and ensuring fiscal responsibility for the long run.